Welcome to the Shelf Learner, educating myself with the books from my shelf. Great news! You're invited to Historathon 2026. This video is specifically for those people who are on the fence. They're not sure if they want to participate or not because of these three reasons. Although we're 1 week into Historathon 2026, you still have an opportunity to get on board and to participate in this exciting challenge. And that challenge is to read one book at least each quarter for a different period of time. For example, in the first quarter, you'll be reading a book starting from ancient history to 500 AD. The second quarter, read at least one book from 500 to 1500. The third quarter, from 1500 to 1820. And then you close out the year in the fourth quarter by reading a book from 1820 to present. Some of you may be on the fence because of the fact that you're avid fiction readers. And you may think that you don't have an interest in reading nonfiction historical books. But if you think about it, a lot of the books that you read were inspired by nonfiction historical books. And I can assure you, if you're connected with the right creative nonfiction book, you'll find the value and you'll experience the enjoyment of reading it just as much, if not more, than reading a fiction book. For some of you, you may be on the fence because you think about that horrible history, social studies class that you had in junior high school or high school, and it completely turned you off from reading history books. Yeah, I can definitely relate to that. But now that you had more life experience, I can guarantee you, if you're connected with the right historical book, you'll find the value and the application to your life. And finally, some of you may be on the fence because of the fact that you feel marginalized, that your stories are not in the book. I can understand that as well. And for some of you, you may have had ancestors that were prohibited from reading books. As a matter of fact, if they were caught reading a book, they would get a hot massage in their back and get their fingers manicured. That's definitely a spa I don't want to go to. But if you're feeling that you got boogied in life, then don't expect the boogeyman to teach you your story. I challenge you to pick up a book, educate yourself, and find the precious crumbs of truth that are in the book that will give you a big picture of your story. Just to conclude, I challenge you and I invite you to Historathon 2026. Whether you're on the fence because of the fact that you're a fiction reader, whether you're on the fence because you had a bad experience in your history class in high school, or perhaps you feel marginalized and you don't see your story, give it a try, and I guarantee you that you will not be the same. I look forward to seeing your video on Historathon 2026, and of course, make it a great day.